you're coming off a highly successful recruiting class. Not that that's new here at Alabama, but that speaks to the ability to adjust and more so the willingness to adjust in the current environment in recruiting.
Well, but the whole idea of evaluating recruiting classes. So if you had a litter of puppy dogs, how would you sit there and look at them and say which ones are going to be the best dogs and which one of them aren't? Which one of them are going to be the best hunting dog and which one of them aren't? I don't know. And I don't know who's making those evaluations. So how accurate is it? Because really the proof is in the pudding once the players get here, because the focus has to be on their development.
Sure.
And what do they develop into?
Sure.
So, and that's what we try to stay focused on. And, and I always wonder, does it enhance somebody's recruiting evaluation if they get recruited by the Alabamas and Georgias and Texas of the world, or how does that work? I've just never been.
Those
I've never been able
to increase, don't they?
I've never ever quite figured that out. But
once
it's
a letter
certainly
from
great
you
for
comes,
you all to be able to have a recruiting service that you
Sure.
can talk about for 2 hours and rank and rate people and make predictions and all that.
evaluate coaches.
Yeah, and then you don't have to live with the consequences or anything. It's just a lot of fun.
That's true.
Yeah.
Oh, that's very true.
Yeah, I want to be like you someday,
come
so
on
I can
over,
do that.
Right?
Don't ever have to play the game. Don't ever have to win. Don't ever have to lose. Just
you would. I would. Here, let me give you a slight pushback. Those of us who have played and love it, like my dad was a high school football coach. I love competing. I happened to go into this industry. I always thought I was going to be a coach, just like you thought you were going to be in insurance, until Don James said, you're going to be my GA. I thought I was going to be a coach. And this kind of found me, to be honest with you. You know what the worst part is on Saturday? Is that I don't have an outcome and there's no locker room at the end of the game. And that's something that I still long for, because there is a chase in my industry as well, where I'm preparing for the game as best I can to serve not only the teams and the programs on both sides, but the fan bases. And then the lights turn out and you just go get on an airplane.
So I'm going to ask you the same thing I ask our players.
Okay.
I ask them, why'd you come to Alabama? They tell me they want to graduate. They want to play in the NFL and all that. And you know what my next question is? Do you understand what that entails? All right, so you got this nice job that you have right now.
That's right.
And you want to be in the locker room and you want to compete, you want to have an outcome. But do you understand what that entails?
I do.
Are you willing to work from 7 in the morning to 10 o'clock at night, 4 or 5 days a week, not be around your kids very much, don't see them grow up, or any of that?
And that's what I was unwilling to do, right?
Right.
So mine was a whole family decision for me in terms of the industry.
I just wanted to make sure everybody was clear on that.
Crystal, I love it. That's amazing.